into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Hayes up top. Hazonia defending. Here's Melly. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Musa. And here is Hazonia. Takes it from 10. And the shot is long. Here's Hayes. And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pass to Melly. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hazonia. Goes up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for your home team, Musa, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Melly. Now here's Hayes. Here's Melly. Baldwin looking for the opening. Just 3 to shoot. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Campazzo. Off target from outside.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Hayes. 1:56 left to play in the first. They now take the lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Campazzo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Biberovic. There's the screen. Hayes the pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. Fires the 3. That shot missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Musa with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Melly. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Tavares. And here is Hazonia. Here's Garuba. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baldwin. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. A floater, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And it's Melly missing. at the end of 1 quarter of play. Still a close game. Up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And it's Garuba in at the 4-man position. Here's Gutteridge. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gutteridge has got his first points of the night. To the inside. Njai. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And a missed layup. Here's Deck, covered by Hayes. Outside, Gonzalez. Over to the left wing. The shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Fade away. The rebound by Njai.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. One-on-one fast break. And that one's good, Colson. And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Njai's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
.136 left in the first half. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. And it's denied. Here's Garuba. Pass to Campazzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Campazzo, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. The visitors with the ball, trailing here by 8. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Out to the wing. Here's Melly. Off target with his 3. Melly's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Azania. Krills the 3-pointer. Azania's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Baldwin. Will it go? And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Baldwin's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And now here's Hazonia, covered by Hayes. From past the arc, good on the three-point shot. Hazonia's got 6 here in this quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw.
It's good!
He did it!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Up by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. And that concludes
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've got Hazonia, and it's Tavares in at the 5, down low. Pass to Baldwin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 11 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Here's Hazonia. Offline with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
We've got Hazonia. And it's Tavares in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Campazzo. Good on the triple. Campazzo's got 7 points in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Pass to Melly. Marjanovic with it. Here's Melly. Here's Biberovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Home team.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Garuba. To the right side. Here's Musa. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
timeout, timeout.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. He's got 11. Here's Biberovic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hayes has got his second basket of the night. Hayes has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Campazzo, the pass to Hazonia. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Hazonia's got 9.
That's That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Biberovic. He's got 5. Driving the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line for the away
No good on that one.
taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Enjok. A three-pointer, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Coulson. Deck pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Gutteridge. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 11. And when we return, we'll get... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Shots good by Ibaka.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Coulson. Beyond the arc. Deck pulls it in. Screened by Ibaka. It's up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So both teams changing it up here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Biberovic. Pocket 6. Pass to Baldwin. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Hezonja on the wing.
2 minutes.
Pass to Garuba.
2 minutes.
Here's Campazzo. A 3-ball. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Biberovic. Musa grabs the miss. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Right wing. Pass to Azania. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Azania's got 6 here in this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Baldwin. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Marjanovic right through the D for the layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left in the fourth. Pass to Depp. To the paint. Here's Njai. Screened by Ibaka. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Coulson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Depp. 6 to shoot. Now here is Ibaka. No good on that one. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Smith's good.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Going inside. And down it goes. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Smiths. Six to shoot. From downtown, it's rebounded by Yurtseven. And we're about a minute into the first. Now here's Nunn. The D's right on him. Osman on the wing. Outside Nunn. Takes the three. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Larkin passes to Thompson. Here's Smiths. Pass to Larkin. The three is up. On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Yurtseven out to the right wing. Yurt-7 a screen. 14 feet away. Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got 5.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's Thompson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Yurt-7 a screen. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Larkin. Now Thompson. The 3. It's hauled in by Athens. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Osman. Now Yurt-7, defended by Thompson. Yurt-7, no good. Here's Smits. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Larkin. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Larkin's gotten his second bucket of the game. Larkin's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Defended by Thompson. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Thompson. No good from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Athens up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 2.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
And for Athens, from downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Bryant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown looking around. On the wing, Grant. And there's a pick. Right wing, up top, Brown. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Bryant, left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Thursday, first trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Osman. And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Brown passes to Hernan Gomez. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's Bobois. Pass to Oturu. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Back to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Home team foul.
So both teams making some changes here. And Athens calls time here. There's a minute 59 left in the second. And he drives in. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Athens.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Covered by Bryant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. 41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Thompson. Deflected. None with it. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. And he stays with it. Pass to your 7. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 5-point Athens lead. Here's Larkin. Fires away from way outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Athens up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Greetings, guys. How about our winner from the Western Conference?
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for Athens.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
And that's it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Athens with it, leading by 5. Not going to go that time.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And for Athens, now here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Your home team, Thompson. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Athens leading by 4. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Nunn defends. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Larkin's got 9 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The floater. Basket's good. So it's the home team now. 6-point game. And here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Larkin passes to Nora. Here's Larkin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And Athens calls time here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Yurtseven, a screen on Thompson. Yurtseven up top. Out left to the wing. With the 7-footer. Ooh, Thompson with the block. To the inside. Here's Nora. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Yurtseven, a screen on Thompson. 5 on the clock. And it's Smits with a rebound. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
The home team calls timeout.
Start it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Johnson. Bryant outside. Pass to Smits for the lead. He drops it from range. Smits has got 5 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Graham. Clock at 6. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Here's Smits. He's got 5. To the wing, right side. Here's Beaubois. Hits the three-pointer. Beaubois has got his first 3 points of the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And a missed layup. Gets it off. No luck on that one. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
And for Athens, outside, Brown. The shot, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Bobois. They set the screen. Lets the three fly. That one doesn't drop. Athens trails by 4. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Brown's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Thompson outside. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Fires the 3. No good there. Left side, none. Here's 7, a screen on Thompson. Sinks it from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Here's Nora. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
And Athens calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Osman. From the wing. The shot won't fall.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Larkin. Puts up a 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Thompson with it. Here's Nora. Pass to Larkin. They set the pick for 3. Fires in the triple. Larkin's got 19 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Thompson passes to Larkin. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now Thompson. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time to present our player of the game.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. Here's Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ntilikina. And it goes down 2 points.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin looking for the opening. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Biberovic. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. That shot off. Pass to Davies. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Melly. To the middle. Here's Baldwin. Here's Melly. And here is Marjanovic. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jones kicks to Ntilikina. Jones the pass to Davies. Back to Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Hayes. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Baldwin, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the right side. In by Jones. Ntilikina drops in the tray. Ntilikina's got 5 now.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Launches a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pokusevski, the pass to Brown. Back to Pokusevski. Pass to Bonga. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Colson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Connects from 3-point range. He has 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here is Washington. From deep. Drills it from outside.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Pass to Brown. Now Pokusevski. Nothing on the board. Back to Jones. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots. The rebound by Colson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Gutteridge. From outside, off the mark. Brown outside. Pass to Pokusevski. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Jones, no luck. Going inside, got a piece of it. Pokusevski in the corner. Here's the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Gutteridge. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Over to the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second. To the wing on the left. Pass to Melly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That 3-point shot is his bread and butter.
Here's Davies. Sinks the 15-footer. Davies has got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA Bank.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Melli for the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Ntilikina looking it over. Down low. Davies with the bucket. Davies has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
The visiting team, 21.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, you know, that's why they're not right.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey.
And that concludes half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ntilikina out there with Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at the three slot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Biberovic laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Biberovic has got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Here's the floater. Can't throw down the putback. And they're moving it up. There's the lob to the hoop. And Jones slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Melli. Unloads. Jump shot is good that time. He has 5. Here's Bonga. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Biberovic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bonga for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Ntilikina is a terrific passer, always looking to share the ball whenever the opportunity is there.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Baldwin. He has 5. Ntilikina with the rebound. Baldwin's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Jones the pass to Davies. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Into the lane. And that one's good. Biberovic. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ntilikina kicks to Jones. Jones the pass to Davies. Pass to Bonga. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. Bonga, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Baldwin. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. Baldwin's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Jones the pass to Bonga. Davies kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Bonga. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Bonga's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Biberovic. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by a bucket. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Team foul.
First one falls for.
2 shots.
That one misses. Inside. Brown outside. To the left side wing. Bucket is good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The three sinks the triple.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Washington outside. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Biberovic, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Biberovic. Hits the three-point bomb. Biberovic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Bonga. Jones, the pass to Bonga. Back to Jones. Pulls up. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Baldwin. And here's Hayes to take the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. Hayes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Davies. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A fadeaway, count it.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Baldwin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davies. Here's Bonga. Jones looking for an opening. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Ntilikina can't hit. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. With some arc, we're going the other way.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the innings.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of
welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Yurtseven. Grant with it. Yurtseven passes to Osman from behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Hezonja. Back to Campazzo. There's a screen from Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet out. That shot is good by Campazzo.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Garuba. The offensive rebound. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. Knocks it down from distance. Campazzo's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Grant, the pass to Yurtseven. And it's in there.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Campazzo. He's got 5. Here's Musa. The shot misses. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's a screen from Garuba. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Yurtseven, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
That one goes in. 5 points in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Deck, he's checked in for Garuba. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Musa. No points so far. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Graham. Here's Osman. Jacks up with 3. Hits the trifecta.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Hazonia gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Such a wide open look.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And for Athens, pass to Garuba. Here's Gonzalez. He shoots a 3. That one no good. Athens trails by 4. And here's Nunn. That one drops for him.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And for Athens, pass to Deck. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Hernan Gomez. No good on the 3. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Deck. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Geert Sevens checked in for Athens. Grant comes in for Hernan Gomez. And here's Grant. Still no points. Outside Nunn. Nails it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Deck. Here's Inja. Clock at 6. Here's Musa. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Grant. Nice shot from the wing. Grant's gotten his first basket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Musa. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Nunn. Back to Grant. Fires for 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Musa. He's covered by Grant. Musa, no good. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Hernan Gomez. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Musa. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah. I don't have memories like that at my age, though. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And again, it's Athens with a 3. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Athens up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Osman on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. The shot off that time. Osman's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Grant in a 2-guard. Garuba with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Grant. 5 points in the game. Money on the open jump shot. Give him 8. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Campazzo. 5 points in the game. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Yurtseven a screen. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Drains the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Musa. There's a screen. Hauled in by Athens.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Grant outside. We've got a minute 48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Yurtseven. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And Athens calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Just 2 to shoot. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Campazzo. After the basket by Athens. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Over to the left wing. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great job offensively to get that layup with a guy right on him. Love the strong, aggressive play.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Osman's got 5, and we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's Athens. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Ibaka with a screen on Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
So on the floor for Athens. Hey, here's none for 3. Decked with a rebound. To the inside. Defended by Brown. Pass to Deck. Here's Injak. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Knocks down the long J.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
None with it. And the 3 off target.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Pass to Deck from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Campazzo. Here's Musa. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
It's 7 a screen. Pass to Osman. Now here's Grant. Lets it fly. And right on target. That one's good.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
To the middle. Here's Garuba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Athens. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
to Osman. On the wing, Grant. Hernan Gomez with it. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Here's Hezonja. Here's Campazzo. There's a screen from Garuba. Money from deep!
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Ali, we thank you.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And Athens calls time here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
On offense, here is Athens. Now Graham. Here's Osman. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. The home team calls timeout. Here's Musa. Oh, he got it! He got it!
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. And he's good on the three ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Biberovic. 5 on the clock. Now Marjanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the left wing. Lucic. Drops in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Edwards looking it over. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Baldwin. Edwards defending. Baldwin the pass to Melly. De Silva with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Outside Edwards. From about 19 feet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Biberovic. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That free throw, no good.
Number 7.
No good on the second free throw. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutter. That 3 off the mark. Lucic. Good on the three-point shot. He has 6.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Booker kicks to Nathan. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your
And he knocks down the first one.
taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And that's only the first time
this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Number 21.
There's the pick. To the paint. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Poked loose and stolen by Napier. Taken away by Hayes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Booker the pass to Napier. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. This one for 3. Clock at 6. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Napier's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. He tries for 3, drains the three-pointer.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
To the inside. Covered by Hayes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .156 left to play here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Baldwin. Clock is at 3. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Good, nice job down low. Marjanovic has got his second basket. Outside Edwards. To the middle.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Out left to the wing. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Biberovic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to De Silva. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty. They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see That'll do it for our show.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Melly. And he gets the jumper to drop. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Biberovic for the lead. And no good. He got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. With the fadeaway. That one goes in.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. A nice shot by Melly.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Marjanovic. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Marjanovic has got 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to De Silva. Lucic covered by Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
Timeout, timeout. Started.
On defense, the home team. Melly passes to Baldwin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Marjanovic just screen on Edwards.
Home team foul. De Silva. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.153 left to play in the third. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Petterich. The 3-pointer off the mark. Lucic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Marjanovic. 6 points for him. A nice shot by Melly.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Lucic. No good with the fallback jumper.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Count it. Good. Marjanovic has got 8.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Buries it down low.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Melli. Hayes with it in the corner. Marjanovic with it. Back to Hayes. Now here's Marjanovic. 8 points for him. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 5. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Out to the right wing. Now Napier. Misses the jumper.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Over to the left wing. Napier covering. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that one misses. Stripped it away. Shanla. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
From the high post. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. The fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot. I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Lucic, covered by Hayes, puts it up from 12. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Pass to Baldwin. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hayes the pass to Marjanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And no good that time. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out. I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wide open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Both shots good from the stripe. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Melly. And the 3 off target. A 3-pointer is right on target. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road.
holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven, and it's Nunn in at the two-guard spot. Just 4 to shoot. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Outside Nunn. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Jones. Here's Bonga. Jones in the post. Nunn defends.
Athens foul call. Nunn. First personal foul, first team foul.
That's good from Jones.
Jones.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Osman with the bucket. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Jones. Floats one up and is blocked. Bonga, pass to Jones. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Brown, he's checked in for Jones. And Athens making a change here. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Now Brown. Pass to Bonga. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside none. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And there's the rejection. And he lobs it up.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. None against Brown. Pass to Ntilikina. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't hit that one.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Athens shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Osman. This one for 3. Pure from three-point range. Osman's got 5.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right? And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Here's Pokashevsky. Misses the 3. Athens leading by 6. And for Athens, from 12 feet, hauled in by Brown. Defended by Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. Knocked away. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's deflected. Pass to Brown. Now Jones. Shoots over Brown. Jones misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Brown. And there's a pick. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Pokashevsky. To the paint. Defended by Jones. Kick out to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
for three. And again, it's Athens with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The home team calls timeout. And Athens will go for a different look here. So it's the home team now. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Out to the right wing. Counted from distance.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Here's 7, finds none. Let's go with a three. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Count it. Good. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Outside none. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Jones. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Back to none. There's the three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Three-pointer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So we conclude the first half. It's Athens up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bet.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Jones, and it's Jones in at the 4. Jones with the ball. Pass to Bonga. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Athens leading by 8. And for Athens, we've got Jetty Osman. Also a Marriott 7 out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot. The 3 hits a 3-pointer.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Ntilikina. The 3 is up. Sends it home from 3-point land. Ntilikina's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And if you're just joining us, we play just over a minute here in the third. And here's Jones. From behind the arc, buries it from three. Jones has got 6.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the paint. Here's your 7. Blocked! On the wing, Jones. 6 points for him. To the middle. Misses the layup.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Nunn with a bucket. Nunn's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Jones against Nunn. Lets it go from 14. Jones misses. Athens leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Osman. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. The teardrop, good. He's got 5. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And Athens calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And so it's Athens with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. He's guarded by Washington. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Grant. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Pokashevsky. Still without a bucket. Picked by Pokashevsky. Brown with it. Picked up by Grant. Brown, that's good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
To the right side. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Athens closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knocks down the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And for Athens, and he makes it on the layup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
They set the pick. Fires for 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Picked by Pokashevsky. Jacks up a 3. Brown, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
The home team calls timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Ntilikina. From 6 feet away. Yep, that one's good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Yes, it's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
None against Jones. He can't get it to go. Good D by Nunn. Athens leading by 13. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He can't hit that time. Here's Vonga. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And Athens calls time here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Nunn. Pass to Hernan Gomez for three. And Nunn is good for three.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Jones misses. Jones has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from the floor. The floater. That shot, no good. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Hernan Gomez on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones against Nunn. And so it's Athens winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 spot.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And now here's Hazonia. Pass to Garuba. Launches it. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fall. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Fall's got his second basket of the game.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
And the 3 ball is good. Garuba's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Vezenkov. Good on the triple.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Hazonia. Fall with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Tavares. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Panathinaikos. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Deck. Here's Campazzo. It's Hezonja in the corner. Here's Tavares. It's blocked. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Musa. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. A rebound by Hezonja. Pass to Musa. Back to Hezonja. Here's Deck. Here's Campazzo. 3-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And it's Njai in at the 5. Here's Deck. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
We've got Peters. Also Evan Fournier out there. And it's Vildoza in at the point guard. Here now, Vildoza. Lets it go with a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Deck. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Deck's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here now, Vildoza. Here's Milutinov. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Evans, he's checked in for Fournier. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, here's Deck. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Dorsey. The 3. The rebound by Njai.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they take the lead. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Dorsey. Still yet to score. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Pass to Enjon. To the inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut it off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow. .133 left in the second quarter. Fournier, that's for two. Connects, the jumper drops. Fournier's got his first basket. And now, here's Hazonia. There's the three. They get it again. Pass to Campazzo. Hits it from three-point range. Campazzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And Hazonia gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fall.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Fall's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Hazonia. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Hazonia, and it's Musa in at the 2. Pass to Garuba. And here is Hazonia. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Musa. Hazonia with the ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls. That one is no good.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. From downtown, drills it from outside. He's got 12. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Azania. Wide open. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Fall. Six to shoot. To the wing on the left. Here's Panathinaikos. Connects from three-point range. Panathinaikos got 5.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Hazonia on the wing. 12 points for him. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Musa. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Garuba. 8 points for him.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Vazenkov. Outside Fournier. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Garuba the pass to Musa. It's Hazonia in the corner. Pass to Garuba. Here's Musa. Fall with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Hazonia. Down low.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Dorsey. Hasn't made one yet. It's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by a bucket. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Huey, and it's Jack in at the 3, the small forward.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Ibaka, the pass to Jack. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quit in them.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
The shot misses. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Here's Dorsey. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside.
Thank you, David. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's good from Hazanya. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Vizenko. Here's Panathinaikos. Just 5 on the clock. The tray nailed from three-point land.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And now, here's Hazonia. Here's Musa. Back to Hazonia. Yep, it counts.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Vizenko. Outside Fournier. Trains the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. And now, here's Hazonia. Defense right on him. From deep three-point land. Misses. Fourth time against 7 makes for this game. Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Baseline J on the way. A rebound by Hazonia.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And now, here's Hazonia. Here's Campazzo. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's guarded closely. Pass to Campazzo. From 12 feet out, Hazonia's shot is off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
That one goes. Count it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.